Shortly after my match with Kane, I found out I needed surgery. Years of physical matches had finally caught up to me. As much as I had fought against it, I was forced to give up my WWE title that I fought so hard to win.
When will I come back? I have no idea. But I think all of you know the answer to this question. Will I come back? Yes! 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 Yes!
To make things worse, what was supposed to be a 6 to 8 week recovery eventually turned into 8 months of physical rehab and training to regain strength. Finally, I returned to WWE in late 2014 and went on to win the Intercontinental title at WrestleMania.
With over 70,000 people chanting yes. What an emotional moment for Daniel Bryan.
It appeared I was getting my career back on track, until a few weeks later when I suffered another injury. Almost a year after I had to relinquish the WWE title, I was now back in the same position, this time handing over the Intercontinental title.
The Intercontinental Championship deserves to be in this ring, and in this ring is where I am going to leave it.
I thought this was just another setback in my WWE journey that I'd have to overcome, but it turned out to be much more serious than that. As I went through the process of trying to get cleared by various doctors, I decided that it was time to take a step back and face an unfortunate reality. My in-ring career was over. On February 8th, 2016, in my home state of Washington, I said goodbye to everything I worked for and dreamed of.
It is with a heavy heart and the utmost sadness that I officially announced my retirement. I have loved this in a way that I have never loved anything else. And for that, I'm grateful.
After my retirement, I had to step away from WWE for a while. I needed some space. Plus, my wife, Bree, and I were trying to start a family. But after some time went by and my emotional wounds had somewhat healed, I returned to WWE as the general manager of SmackDown Live.
In this show, it's about the amazing superstars and giving them the opportunities that they deserve.
I was having a blast as GM, but it wasn't quite the same. Whenever I see new guys that are really talented, I was like, ooh, imagine the match I could have with that guy. So with Bree's encouragement, I didn't give up fighting for my dreams. Having our daughter really made me feel like I needed to come back. I think it's a strong message to really say like, hey, there are some things that people are gonna tell you no, and you have to keep fighting for it if you really believe in yourself. So I think that's an important lesson to teach our baby. And selfishly also, I wanted Birdie to be able to see me wrestle.
Look at all those people watching. Hi, can you say hi? He's a shy little bird.
A little over 2 years after I said goodbye in Seattle, I got the amazing news that I was able to return.
You need to fight for your dreams. And if you fight for your dreams will fight for you.
Fortunately, I got quite the welcome back from a couple of old friends.
Oh, Kevin, no! The general manager's fighting back against Owens and Zayn.
I propose Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens face Shane McMahon and Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania.
It was pretty surreal that I made my WrestleMania return in the same building where 4 years earlier I had the greatest night of my career. And in a lot of ways, this night meant even more.
Kevin Owens has a motto of clothesline! Oh, that'll leave a mark. It goes without saying that Shane is fighting an uphill battle right now, but Shane McMahon doesn't care.
You gotta remember all the vitriol and contempt that Shane McMahon has
and he hits with a diving assault. It goes without saying that Shane is fighting an uphill battle right now, but Shane McMahon doesn't care.
You gotta remember all the vitriol and contempt that Shane McMahon has had for months for Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
Well, Shane's understandably concerned about Daniel Bryan in his first match back in the ring, but Shane needs to be thinking about his own well-being.
A quick reversal by Shane McMahon.
Kevin Owens just...
Kevin Owens has a motto of fight anyone. Proof of that came when he challenged SmackDown Commissioner Shane McMahon.
Now, it's funny because I recall Kevin Owens having no choice. Shane McMahon had conspired to keep Owens far away from the United States Championship. Questionable officiating and a corruption of power on Shane's part forced Kevin Owens to retaliate.
We touched on Kevin Owens and Shane McMahon's disdain for each other. It became so personal that the only match suitable was a Hell in a Cell. It was almost calculated how KO baited Shane into that position.
Michael, I have no doubt that Kevin was expecting, even hoping, that Shane would try something insanely dangerous that night. And when Shane did, Kevin Owens had a guardian angel protecting him as he watched Shane crash from the very top of the cell.
Caught with the elbow.
Right on the jaw.
Nice job by Shane McMahon.
Elbow drop.
Elbow caught him right on the bridge of the nose.
Owens is looking one step closer to the unemployment line.
Oh, Kevin Owens hates lines. You know he'll cut in that one too.
Look at Shane McMahon here. There he goes, crashing to the floor.
Remember, Byron, if Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, if they win, they'll be rehired to SmackDown Live.
That is not a comforting thought for Daniel Bryan or Shane McMahon or the rest of the SmackDown Live roster for that matter.
Just a clubbing axe handle.
Nicely executed.
Elbow caught him right on the bridge of the nose. Zayn is becoming the target of vengeance sought by SmackDown Live's authority figures.
This is only the start of the punishment Zayn and Owens so richly deserve.
Looking a little out of it, up on that turnbuckle.
Oh, this could very well be the beginning of the end.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Shane McMahon turns it around.
Everyone's raving about Daniel Bryan's return tonight, but can we also take some time to celebrate that tonight is KO Mania 3?
What's ironic is that Kevin Owens has named the Showcase of the Immortals after himself since 2016. But after Bryan fired him, we thought Owens would miss WrestleMania.
The human body can only absorb so much of that.
You guys brought up...
Now that got those shoulders on the mat. He's got plenty of gas left in the tank.
Shane McMahon right on the money with that kick out.
Shane's got a lot of fight. Shane is really taking a beating. Does he stay in with his mounting injuries or risk bringing in the equally hurt Daniel Bryan?
Well, this is no time to be a hero for Shane McMahon. Owens and Zayn are fighting for their jobs right now.
Tonight is a culmination of pent-up emotions since SummerSlam. Daniel Bryan, Shane McMahon, Kevin Owens, and Sami Zayn have been at odds for months. Not only the two sides, but we've also seen Bryan angry at Shane and Zayn fight with Owens.
It's been crazy, Michael. Owens has hated Shane since the commissioner screwed him out of...
Shane looking to finish.
That's the combination, bam!
Now he's got to capitalize.
McMahon. Big move coming.
We've got a crowd of over 77,000 hoping for yet another Yes-O-Mania tonight. Many fans here tonight were in this very incredible. This has to be it. Nobody does it quite like him.
Shane McMahon with the cover.
Oh, and breaking things up is Kevin Owens.
Right across the injured abdomen.
Owens and Zayn fighting for their livelihood, fighting for their careers.
There's a tag.
Owens now legal.
KO looking to go up to the top rope.
This will be such poetic justice.
Oh!
Frog splash! Cover on Shane!
No!
And breaking things up is Daniel Bryan.
Desperation on both sides here.
Well, Daniel Bryan was out of here. He left on a stretcher.
Well, he did, but he's now back. And Owens and Zayn are beside themselves.
Owens and Zayn thought it was a foregone conclusion.
Oh, no! Went for the cannonball. Shane moved out of the way. Bryan's back up on the apron.
Great offense by Shane McMahon.
And Kevin Owens quickly kicks out.
Oh, wow.
It's got to be hard to rebound from that one. Wow. He's getting manhandled here.
Oh, no. Sami Zayn's dangerously close to losing his job alongside Kevin Owens right now.
Oh, I'm gonna love seeing that when it happens.
There may be no escaping this fireman's carry.
I don't know. Never say never, Cole.
Huge move right there. Oh, and what a right hand. Fighting back, trying to make a tag. Meanwhile, from behind, he's got him. Looking for a sleeper hold here.
Daniel
Inching
Bryan
closer.
wants the tag.
Almost, but not quite. And Shane now creates separation. Could this be his moment?
Shane absolutely desperate. Needs to make this tag and needs to make it now.
Can he get there? Can he make the tag to Daniel Bryan? If he does, this place will explode.
Shane crawling with everything he's got, trying to inch himself closer to Daniel Bryan.
Almost there, almost there.
Yes.
Tag made.
Here we go.
And here comes Daniel Bryan, his return to WWE in-ring competition. And Bryan unloading with the right hands. And look at Bryan go.
Knocks him off of the apron. Daniel Bryan is on fire right now.
Bryan attacking with a fury.
A moment we never thought we'd see. It's vintage Bryan as he lands on his feet.
Full speed ahead.
Bryan, down he goes. Bryan fired up.
Oh, wow.
Baseball slide takes him out.
Daniel Bryan from the apron.
The knee connects.
Message delivered. Keep your eye on this one. Daniel Bryan on the top rope. Oh, the missile drop kick.
Daniel Bryan came down hard. You got to wonder if the injuries are coming into play.
Bryan's just right. Uh-oh, from behind.
Oh, Daniel Bryan, though.
Rolls him off.
And now what does Bryan do? Turns his attention back to the corner. Ooh, the running drop kick. And the other one on the other side. And Daniel Bryan looks like the Daniel Bryan of old.
Like he hasn't missed a step.
Bryan controlling the entire tempo of this match by himself.
This is incredible. What a moment.
Whoa!
Jeez. Nice job getting out of the way of that one. You don't see him tossed around like that very often.
Some things never leave you. In the case of Daniel Bryan, he has to find his incredible resiliency once more.
He's a ball of energy right now, but we'll see if it lasts.
He's making a statement here with this attack. Offensive display by Sami Zayn.
Oh no, Sami Zayn just got outclassed.
He's in control.
Oh boy, all of SmackDown Live may be preparing to celebrate.
He caught him slipping. He has something big planned. Incoming. He's looking at it. Great move.
But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize?
Brings down his opponent, and here it is, Corey.
The yes lock. The yes lock is applied. Game, set, match. This one is over. What a comeback story for Daniel Bryan.
I don't like to throw around a lot of praise, but my eyes tell me that might have been one of the great matches in recent WWE history.